We're live at the local gymnastics studio this morning with some pretty impressive gymnasts. Stick around to see what they can do.
Also, kids are almost out of school, and we know one way they can keep busy this summer. Up next, Amanda Kinseth is live at a Myrtle Beach gymnastics studio to explain.
Sure will, and if you're looking for your kids to do something maybe this summer, they can start signing up now for gymnastic classes and camp.
ABC 15's Amanda Kinseth is live at Terry and Don's Gymnastics in Myrtle Beach to explain how they can get involved. Good morning.
That's right, and you never know, they may turn into an award-winning gymnast like Caroline here. Tell me a little bit about your successes.
I'm just really fortunate to have such a great gym behind me and supporting me, and it was just a really great experience, and I loved every second of it.
Yeah, you got a bronze and a gold, right?
I got a bronze and a silver.
A bronze and a silver. Okay, well, congratulations. That's
you.
phenomenal. How long have you been doing this?
I started when I was about 9 years old, so this will be my 7th year.
Okay. And did you ever think that you would be winning awards?
At first it was just for fun, and I did it as an after-school care program, but it turned into so much more, and I just really love it, and it's really great.
Do you have a favorite thing to do?
I love bars.
Bars. Well, that's great because we're right in front of the bars, and here in just a moment, let's see what you can do on the bars, all right? Right over there and show me. What is it? I'm over here with the coach now. What is it that she's doing up here?
This is actually the routine that she just competed last weekend in Florida. So right now that's called a blind full, and she works that normally right into her dismount. Right there she normally does a double back dismount, but that was actually most of the routine that just earned her silver at the last competition.
Very nice. Well, it's fantastic. I can see why you won awards. Have you ever done gymnastics this early in the morning?
Definitely not.
You're doing a great job. I just think that started as an after-school program. Could be your kids, guys.
Oh, she is amazing. And, you know, she's so humble, but that was at Nationals that she took home the bronze. I mean, beating out so many kids from across the country, but they're offering gymnastics camp this summer and classes, so sign up if you want to get your kids involved. You need to get signed up now.
Absolutely. That's something fun for the parents to watch and for the kids.
That's true.
Yeah.
Looking for something for your kids to do this summer? Well, what about gymnastics? We're live with some award-winning gymnasts this morning. We'll tell you all about it coming up. Stick with us.
And speaking of young, talented athletes, there is some serious talent on the Grandstand in the form of gymnastics. Your kids can learn all about the sport this summer. ABC 15's Amanda Kinseth is live at Terry and Don's Gymnastics in Myrtle Beach to explain. Good morning.
Good morning. That's right. And I'm with Ashley. You're the coach for the competitive teams and whatnot. And you said it just starts with the somersault.
Yeah, the kids get started in preschool classes, instructional classes, day camps, whatever it is, and some of them just kind of have the bug and they will progress through the levels, and we've been fortunate enough to have a lot of team kids here take it all the way through to state championships and regionals and nationals.
Yeah, pretty impressive what we have here. This is Caroline right here. Wow.
Yeah,
and that started from a somersault.
Yeah, a long time ago. Yeah, about 6 years ago is when I started coaching Caroline, but she actually started training, I guess, when she was 9 years old. That's called a Yurchenko laid out full, and that's pretty close to one of the vaults that she competed this past weekend. Just has an extra twist in it right now that we're training for next year.
Nice. Do you need to move around stuff
I think
here?
they've got it.
Got it, okay.
They're good teammates.
And so you have to change the mat every time. Is that because they're doing different moves?
Yeah, and different heights of kids that are going, so depending on what skill they're doing. So that's Cameron, and she's working on a Yurchenko as well, which she competed this past year.
Okay.
So those are all kind of round-off entry vaults. And then we have Bailey coming up here, who's actually going to do a forward entry vault as well. So she doesn't use the same mat setup as the other girls.
All right. How long does it take to work up to this level?
Like I said, these girls have been training for years and years. Some of them started when they were 3 years old. Caroline started when she was 9 years old. And they just... It's slow and steady the whole way through. You take one progression at a time. Every kid moves at a different pace, and we just look for, you know, when they're strong enough and ready enough to move on to the next harder skill.
Right, and you don't start all the way up on the vault. You start with mats and you get higher and higher.
Right, yeah, we don't just go straight to this whole setup. We'll start on a lot of different training blocks and nice soft surfaces. We'll start the kids, you know, when they're 6 years old, starting to learn how to do the round off part, but they don't do the rest of it right away.
Right, well, and all these girls are, you know, phenomenal and champions. I mean, they've all done really well so far.
Yeah, we had a great season this year. I was very proud of them.
Nice. All right, do you ever get out there and...
No, ma'am.
No.
I am very much retired.
Yeah, I usually try stuff, but I don't know that I'm going to try all
We'll
this
get
this
you into the
morning.
pit later.
Guys.
We know we always joke about you could do anything, Amanda. So if you're doing back handsprings, it's just going to be ridiculous. And you can sign up right now for a gymnastics camp being held there this summer at Terry and Don's, or for summer classes. Call them now.
When the kids are out of school this summer looking for something to do, well, how about gymnastics? We've got details on some of the summer camps that one of the local gymnastics places has coming up. Stick with us.
Also coming up next, kids are almost out of school, and we know one way they can keep busy this summer. Amanda Kinseth is live at a Myrtle Beach gymnastics studio to explain. Well, if your kids are looking for something fun and active to do this summer, they can start signing up now for gymnastics classes and camp. ABC 15's Amanda Kinseth is live at Terry and Don's Gymnastics in Myrtle Beach to explain. Good morning.
Good morning, that's right, and I'm with Chris, the owner now, and you know, we're talking about gymnastics of all levels. We've got these girls right here who are showing us how amazing they are. Synchronized even, that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
And all that starts, you know, from a somersault, from the early ages, and you guys have a lot of stuff for kids going on, you know, when they're out of school and whatnot.
Right, we sure do.
What are some of the things that you have?
We have summer camps that go on all throughout the whole summer, entire summer, and any time that the kids are not in school, from 4 years old all the way up until about 11 or 12.
So 4-year-olds probably aren't doing this kind of stuff.
Not quite, not yet. No,
What do
we're
they
beginner
start
stuff. Oh, basic forward rolls and cartwheels, handstands,
Okay.
stuff like that.
Okay, and then they kind of progress from there depending on their age and whatnot.
Right.
Fun, and you know, in general, this teaches good balance and stuff.
Oh, there's a lot of life lessons that you learn in gymnastics, not just about gymnastics.
Right, and in addition to the summer camps, you also have, you know, stuff that goes on nightly for kids of all ages. So I want to see you get out there and try that.
Oh boy, are you gonna go with me? And
You don't have to try.
okay, good.
I'm a little hesitant this morning. I don't know.
So we have classes
I want
that
to keep
start
all my limbs.
8 months old all the way up until like these girls over here, seniors in high school.
Nice. I love it. Back to you.
All right, Amanda Kinseth live for us at Terry and Don's. We'll check in with her one more time. These kids are so talented.
Looking for something to have your kids do this summer while they're out of school? Well, maybe try gymnastics. We're live at a local gymnastics studio trying out some stuff. Stick with us.
And speaking of talent, there's some serious talent on the grandstand in the form of gymnastics. Your kids can even learn all about the sport this summer. ABC 15's Amanda Kinseth is live at Terry and Don's Gymnastics in Myrtle Beach to explain.
Yeah, and check out my medal. This wasn't for jumping into the foam pit, it was for getting out, right? That's the difficult part.
That's the difficult part, is climbing out of the foam pit. You earned every bit of that medal.
That's why we didn't do that part on camera. But take a look back here. We're looking at Caroline, just an amazing gymnast, huh?
Yeah, she really is, and you know, she really did a great job representing not just Terry and Don Gymnastics this year, but she represented all of South Carolina gymnastics, and I know the whole state is really proud of her for all of her accomplishments, making it all the way on to nationals, and then to medal on the podium with bronze at nationals. It's huge. We're so excited for her.
It is. It's very exciting. You've got, you know, a lot of great gymnasts out here. All of these are champs, you know, that are working, and it just, you know, it starts small, they start young, and then they just keep going, and some of them progress.
Yeah, and these ladies, everybody who came in to work out this morning with Caroline, all qualified on to regional championships. And then Bailey, who's working on beam right now, she actually went to nationals last year, same competition that Caroline did this year. So every single one of them had an amazing season.
Very nice. And Caroline, get over here. Okay, these medals are actually yours. How excited were you when you got these?
Very excited. It was a great experience.
Yeah. And what's your favorite thing about gymnastics?
I like setting goals and working towards them, and then setting more goals once I attain them.
Very nice. You know what? Everyone should do that just in general life, but I like how the gymnastics brings it out. Back to you.
Definitely. And if it's something your kid wants to try out, Terry and Dawn's has gymnastics camp this summer. They have summer classes. They have nightly classes. So just give them a call if you're interested.